I rewrite the systems that control capital. Wealth Operative.
They never taught you about money, and that wasn't an accident, but it also wasn't a conspiracy. The truth is simpler. Schools were designed for literacy, basic math, and workplace preparation, not financial independence. That is why you learned algebra you never use. But no one explained what a credit card interest rate means in practice, or how inflation quietly reduces your purchasing power each year, or why depending entirely on one paycheck creates financial vulnerability. So let's fix that gap. Here is the financial blueprint: practical, clear, actionable. Step 1. Eliminate high-interest debt. This is your most urgent task. If you owe $10,000 on a credit card at 20% annual interest, the math is brutal. Without payments, that debt doubles every 4 years. No investment strategy can outrun that kind of compound interest working against you. High-interest debt is financial quicksand. Every dollar you earn gets pulled down by interest payments. Until you eliminate it, you're running uphill. Attack it first, aggressively. Step 2. Build your safety net. Once toxic debt is gone, build liquidity. 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a savings account. This isn't wealth building. It's insurance against life's surprises. When your car breaks down or a medical bill arrives, cash reserves prevent you from sliding back into debt. Liquidity buys you options. It keeps small problems from becoming financial disasters. But remember, cash protects purchasing power in the short term, but inflation erodes it over years. You need it, but it's not your wealth-building tool. Step 3. Build multiple income streams. This is where real wealth building begins. 3 categories matter most: real estate, business ownership, and investments. Real estate provides stability. It typically holds value over time, can generate rental income, and historically acts as an inflation hedge. It's not fast money, but it's proven over decades. Business ownership offers unlimited upside. Unlike a salary with a ceiling, a successful business can scale dramatically. Whether you start your own or buy into existing businesses, ownership creates wealth faster than employment alone. Investments are your bridge to the future. Diversified stock index funds have historically averaged 7 to 10% annually over long periods. Not guaranteed, and not a straight line. Some years lose money, others gain significantly. But over decades, disciplined investing in diversified markets has been one of the most reliable wealth builders. Here's the power of starting early. If you invest $400 monthly and markets deliver 8% average returns, you'll have about $1 million in 30 years. Start 10 years later with the same monthly amount, and you'll have less than half that. Time is the most powerful factor in wealth building. Step 4. Automate your system. Human willpower fails. Automation succeeds. Set up automatic transfers so money moves to savings and investments before you can spend it. Divide your income into 3 buckets: protection, emergency fund, and insurance; growth, investments, and business reinvestment; living expenses, everything else. When money automatically flows to the right places, you remove emotion and impulse from the equation. You pay your future self first, then live on what remains. Step 5. Monitor and adjust. Wealth building isn't set and forget. Review your financial position monthly. Are your assets growing faster than your expenses? Is your debt-to-asset ratio improving? Are you on track for your goals? Regular checkups catch problems early and keep you accountable. What gets measured gets managed. Common roadblocks. Let's address the real obstacles people face. I don't earn enough to invest. Sometimes this is true. If your income barely covers survival, focus first on increasing earnings through skills, education, or side income. But often, it's about priorities rather than absolute income. Track your spending for 1 month. You might discover money that could be redirected toward building wealth. I'm starting too late. It's never too late to improve your situation. Even modest investing in your 40s or 50s can significantly impact your later years. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Investing feels risky. All choices involve risk. The risk of not investing is working until you die. The risk of not building multiple income streams is losing everything if you lose your job. Diversified, long-term investing is actually one of the lower risk paths to financial independence. The big picture. This isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about building financial security methodically. When you have no high-interest debt, multiple income streams, and investments growing over time, you gain something priceless: options. Options to change careers, to help family members, to retire with dignity, to pursue meaningful work instead of just paying bills. Wealth isn't about luxury cars or mansions. It's about freedom, the freedom that comes from not worrying about money. Your next steps. Here's your blueprint again. 1. Eliminate high-interest debt immediately. 2. Build 3 to 6 months of expenses and savings. 3. Create multiple income streams through real estate, business, and investments. 4. Automate your money management. 5. Review and adjust monthly. These steps aren't exciting. They don't promise overnight success. They don't go viral on social media. But they work. The difference between those who achieve financial independence and those who don't isn't luck, connections, or high income. It's consistent application of proven principles over time. Schools taught you to follow instructions. Now you need to write your own. Money is ultimately about choices. And how you choose to handle it determines whether you control your time or spend your life controlled by financial stress. Start today. Your future self will thank you. That is the financial blueprint.